So my name is Samantha, and I own two Royal Frenchels, and I'll just introduce my first one. This is Softy, and it's funny, in the camera, especially when I'm holding her up next to me, she doesn't. Hi, right on cue. Hi, sweet girl. Hi. Yeah, you're a sweet girl. Um, she doesn't, she looks bigger to me, but she's only 8 pounds, so she's still a little girl. And, she's such a love. And I always wanted a dog. And my first dog was an English Bulldog. And I fell in love with this dog, but I would tell him, um, you know, I I wish I could clone you and get you in a 20-pound version because he was just so adorable and I loved him so much that I just wanted to pick him up and carry him with me everywhere. So when he was around 8 years old, I wanted him to have a sibling, and I was looking at French Bulldogs, and that's how I found the website. And then I was looking on the website, which you have to be careful about because you can't help looking at these dogs and not falling in love with them. So when I saw Softy's picture, I knew she was mine at first glance. Um, so when my English Bulldog was 8 years old, I got Softy. And a little bit sad part of the story was that I soon after I got her, I found out that my English Bulldog had a brain tumor. And after that diagnosis, he only lived about 2 weeks. So it was very quick, his passing. But she got to be around him for 2 months. And she really helped me through that time. And she was so little and just needed me and just so loving from the start. So that's kind of how our bond started. And she's just been an amazing dog. I tell her all the time that, what do I tell you? I tell you, you're my best friend. You're my best girl, right? Yeah, she knows it. And so then when I didn't want to wait as long with this one, so I wanted her to have somebody a playmate and somebody to have fun with. So I will introduce you to her brother, not same breed, but different mom and dad. This is Cozy Bear. And again, he is just the sweetest little guy. And, I feel like this is my first time having two dogs at one time. And they're just such good friends. He is so doting on her. He loves his sissy and kind of worships her a little bit, but they get along so well. They travel so well, and they're just the most loving dogs. Even my husband will say that he can't imagine having any other breed because they're just so loving. So I mean, I really can't say, just how much I love the breed and how much joy and funniness and fun and even them being so little, they sleep with me in bed every night, and they're huge snugglers and they're just the best. So I love them, and I am so grateful that they bring so much love to my life. Just watching them play and seeing the way that other people react to them also. People ask, they can't quite place what the breed is, but they ask about them all the time. I mean, whether it was walking down the streets of Paris or walking around my neighborhood, people stop me all the time and they say, what kind of dog is that? And they're so friendly too. And even with kids, they're so gentle. I have to say, I don't really feel like I can take credit for training them. But they're so well behaved. They're so well mannered. I didn't teach them how to go into restaurants and behave themselves. And and sit in a carrier or sit in my lap. They just want to be with you, you know, as much as they're my dogs, they make me realize that I'm their person, you know, that they make you feel very chosen, you know, very, very loved, but they're just fun by nature. So I don't know if I can just pick one story. They're just fun all around. Well, I got Softy a little after COVID. So I work from home, and you know, they're with me all the time. A little bit of a funny story. So you know, part of my work is that I sit at this desk, and I work in my office in front of a computer, and I had a single chair, and Softy would always just sit in my lap on my chair with me while I was working. And then when I got cozy, I was trying to figure out, okay, how do I do this? Because I don't want to have to pick between them. So now I have a bench, and they're always, you can't see them, but they're right down here. You know, they're always with me. And wherever I go, that's where they want to be. So it's just so it just feels so good to be loved like that, you know, where you're just constantly being chosen.